My name is Chase, and what we'd like to do here is just kind of take you through a couple different ideas and concepts that can help you run a more effective, more efficient operation. So, something we hear from a lot of our customers and prospective customers is about the disconnect or the gap in communications between your different departments, most commonly your dispatchers, your safety and compliance, your maintenance tracking teams, and how that can lead to things falling between the cracks. Which in turn leads to costly DOT fines or increased maintenance cost on trucks. Obviously, from the perspective of a dispatcher, their most important thing is making sure that these loads are getting covered in an on time, effective manner, which means they're often not tracking those different activities I was just mentioning. So, having a system that can really kind of help you fill in those gaps becomes a very valuable tool. So, what I'd like to do today is run through the system kind of from the perspective of a dispatcher. And we'll go ahead and I've got a load waiting for pickup. We'll assign a driver, truck, trailer, and we'll see how the system is kind of helping keep track of those different activities for me. And then we'll jump to the other side of the system to show you kind of what's driving that, all the different things that we can track for driver compliance, for vehicle maintenance and services. So let me go ahead and share my screen here. And we're going to end up on our dispatch manager. Again, kind of the main screen that we're keeping track of all of our loads. We're going to focus on this top portion here where I've got my available loads. And I've got this load here, 100182, picking up in Houston, Texas. I've also got a driver over here in Houston, Texas, who is available. So I'm going to use the drag and drop method for dispatching. And you'll see as I do this, I'm going to start getting some pop-up notifications. In this case, one telling me that this truck is due for its annual inspection here in just under 2 weeks. Looks like we've also got an oil change coming up. Now, from the maintenance perspective, these service codes can be of your own creation. It's any kind of service that may make sense to keep track of. And if we do have your ELDs integrated into our system here, we are pulling those odometer reads as well. So things like this oil change here can track in an accurate fashion. We're also tracking driver compliance activities, in this case for a driver's CDL, but we can track many other things like TWIC cards, hazmat certifications, physicals and MVRs, so on and so forth. Now I have these messages currently just set up as a warning message, so I can skip past them. But you can actually set these up in two different ways to really get that additional peace of mind. So for example, something like my driver's CDL here, I could have it pop up as a warning message maybe within 30 days of that driver's CDL expiring, and then maybe within 5 or 10 days, it actually blocks my dispatcher from being able to move forward with that driver until those dates have been addressed. So of course, the setup of that would be all up to you and how you want those messages to work. But again, just different quick tools that really help you keep track of those ideas and concepts without letting them fall through the cracks. So from there, let me go ahead and cancel that, and we'll jump to our safety and compliance side and then our maintenance side. So we've got here our two different screens, one for driver compliance, one for truck services. So these are the windows that are really driving those pop-ups to come. So down here, for example, if I open up that driver's profile, I'll see his CDL is expiring here in a little bit over a week. And of course, any of the different activities that you want to keep track of, you can see here as well. And on the right side, you see something similar for my truck and trailer services, where we're keeping track of the odometer readings and whatever types of service codes that you would like to create. And you can customize this as much as you'd like to. So again, that's really what we're wanting to accomplish is bridging that gap in communications between those different departments, making sure those things aren't falling between the cracks and ended up costing you additional maintenance or DOT fines. We want you to be more proactive rather than reactive in nature so that you can run your business with that peace of mind. If you have any additional questions or you'd like a more tailored one-on-one demo, please feel free to reach out to us, and thank you for your time.